It's your boy, Attribution here. Anyways, today I'm just gonna do a quick little review of my Dodge Charger, and it's gonna be a good day. But in this video, I'm just gonna show you the 5 things I absolutely hate or dislike about the car. Granted, I love this car, like it's my baby, but you know, every good thing has a flaw. That's just how it is. But the first thing that I do not like about this car whatsoever is its gas mileage. It's reading 14.8 miles per gallon right now. Online it's saying I should get around 20. So either my car has a problem with its engine and there's no check engine light, which is completely possible, but you know, with how I drive it, it kind of makes sense. It wouldn't be the best or even close to where it should be, but I normally get 14 or 13-ish around city, and I get about 16, 17 on good days on the highway. And online it says 20. That's a lie. That's not true. The second thing I hate about this car is how cheap the interior looks. It came out as a very expensive car, and this is the base model V8 version of it, but everything just is so cheap. Like, do you see this little cheap little plastic lining? I mean, I even got this little panel about to fall out. With the coloring and everything, it just looks so cheap. Like the steering wheel, it's boring. Everything in the back is just boring. There's no special thing about the back or anything. It's just the most bland, simplistic thing you could possibly do in a car. Like, this car's sole purpose is have a big motor and have 4 seats. There's no special, you know, heated seats, cooling seats, wherever in the world it could possibly be. It's not a luxury sedan, it's a sports sedan with 340 bald eagles up front. But in the back there ain't nothing. There's plenty of space, but that's it. The third thing I hate about this car is that it has a self-changing transmission. It's a 5-speed transmission, and it changes based on how you drive a car. So you drive your car and usually do higher RPMs, your transmission is going to start to change at this higher RPMs. The same thing goes if you drive like a grandma. If you're driving like a grandma, your transmission is going to change at a lower RPM. That's just how it is. It has the self-changing gear lever that you can change it that way, but it's too much of a hassle that you can deal with. It's not fun. It's not fun with the little changing gear button. Fourth thing I dislike about this car is that it has appalling, terrible reliability. I've had this car for 11 months now, and I've probably had to spend about about $3,000 in just repairs. And it's just small things that just add up in time. I had to get new rims and new tires because my old rims kind of like broke off and they would not work, so I had to buy new ones, and then I eventually wasted more money and bought new rims that were a whole lot more expensive. I've had to buy new brakes because they go down like crazy with this tank of a car. Also, hefty fines and tickets just because I like speed and the roads I go. Other cops don't like other cop cars that aren't actual cop cars. So I get pulled over, they try to attack me for my tint, not legal. For the interceptor thing is barely legal because Dodge makes it. And, you know, just how it looks, how everything looks about it just makes the cop want to pull me over and just attack me. And they think I'm a terrible person, but I show up there and I smile and I'm cute, and then they're like, alright, you know, you ain't too bad, I'm fine with you, just don't do it again. I'm like, alright. So I've gotten 2 out of my 4 tickets. So the fifth and final thing that I dislike about my Dodge Charger is it's just bland. Everyone has it. Everyone just has the cheap V6 version of it, and you can't even tell if the Charger is the higher level version. They all look the same. There's a 6.1 liter, which is obviously most people's favorites because that one has 425 horsepower and has the new a completely different hood than all the other ones. But no, even if you look at it, most people who don't know cars or don't know anything about the Dodge Chargers always only think it's the freaking 3.5 liter V6 version of it, and that's kind of depressing. So you kind of have to do all these aftermarket parts just to make this car look as it should. And it's sad that it took that long to get, takes that much to get to where the car should have been when it came out. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed my little 5 things I hate about my Dodge Charger. And stay tuned for the next video, whenever that's going to be.